All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to my car channel, TMossBoss Motorsports. I don't, for some reason, can't talk, but anyways, but yeah, welcome to my channel, TMossBoss Motorsports. And in today's video, so this is going to be more so of a story time video, talking on the rivalry that I didn't even really know too much about, but Mustangs and Mini Coopers. Yeah, I was like, so as I was putting together this video, or just more so looking for a picture to have on the side of the screen. Yeah, there was like pictures dating all the way back to the 60s of Mustangs and Mini Coopers going up against each other. And I was like, wow, this is actually kind of fascinating. I didn't realize how far back it went. I just thought this was kind of like something of modern times and things, like I didn't think that it went back so far. But no, anyways, I was unaware of this rivalry. I didn't realize that this was a rivalry, and I didn't realize it until, and it was funny because I was playing the video game Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So actually, before I even get into this part of the story, I feel like I need to kind of give you guys a little bit of a backstory on how I met a toxic video game fan and how, yeah, we did kind of have a little bit of a debate about Mustangs and Mini Coopers. So anyways, so let's go all the way back. So there is a video game called X4 Foundations. Not a good game. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. It's one of those games where if you have the time to play it, then play it. But it's one of those games that's going to occupy a lot of your time. Like, think of it as like a video game, but if it was a 9 to 5, like, you're putting hours into this game where it's like, this better have a good outcome, like, because if not, then fam, it was pointless playing this game. So but no, overall though, I was playing that game for a little bit and didn't like it. It's one of those games where I'm like, bro, when I play a game, like, because I'm a casual player, I don't be playing games, to test my skills and to do, I just be wanting to play a game and have fun with it. That's it. So X4 Foundations ain't one of those games. It's one of those games where it's like you play that game to then play other games and realize that, oh, these other games are fun. X4 Foundation, it's like, I feel like that's like more of an educational game than a video game like Mario Kart or Grand Theft Auto or Forza or even Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo, I would say that that's more of a simulation than a video game, but still it is considered a video game. You can have fun with that game. X4 Foundation, on the other hand, that's one of those games where I would not recommend it to people. So, but anyways, I was talking on that game a lot at one point. I was doing a lot of different just covering videos talking about my experience with the game. And so anyways, this guy, he sees the videos, reaches out to me on Twitter, YouTube, and then eventually had joined my Twitch streams. Because I do stream twice a day. For those that don't know, follow me on Twitch. I at times do be playing racing games, and I know Forza Horizon 6 is just around the corner. So if you do want to see somebody play that game, follow your boy. But anyway, so I was playing the video game Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. That's another racing game. So I ignored the comments and the tweets that he was sending to me and stuff, because I'm like, I'm not gonna debate you about a video game that I don't like. I just feel like that, yeah, more about this video game that I do. So you are gonna try to hit me with some actual factuals about how this game is good, but it's still not going to change my mind about the experience that I had with the game. To you, this game might be good, but to me, it just seems like it's just a $49.99 frustration video game, rather than a game where it's like, okay, there's games that I played that are cheaper and more expensive than X4 Foundation. And to have it where, in order to get an actual X4 Foundation experience, yes, they do have the base game, but then on top of that, they have all these different DLCs that you have to buy to like really start exploring different areas of the game. And I'm like, fam, when I play a video game, for one, I'm trying to save my money, but two, I'm not trying to have it where I'm having to constantly go back to your guys' tutorial section, which should have been a free it should have been free. It shouldn't have been something that's tied into the game. So, because for those that don't really know video games, so if you buy a video game digitally on Steam, you have a 2 hour and 2 week window before you could get your money back. So no, overall though, like, let's say if you play beyond the 2 hours and you had the game for over 2 weeks, you can't get your money back. But if you play it before those 2 hours hit, and there are at times though where Steam, they're like, okay, yeah, we know that this game is trash, we'll give you your money back anyways. It don't matter how long you've had it or how long you've played it. But yeah, we know that this game ain't good and we'll give you your money back. So I had made the mistake of buying this game off of a third party website, so the game is just permanently mine. But overall though, I had to say I spent more hours in the tutorial than it was playing the game. But then when I did get a chance to play the game, they had me do a mission in there where pretty much it wasn't a mission where I was supposed to survive. And then on top of that, they have it set up where when you get killed in the game, like, because it's a space game, so when your spaceship blows up, they just pretty much put you out in the middle of the space with nothing, and you're supposed to, I don't know, maybe call for a spaceship. But I'm like, why would you guys have the game set up that way? So I was like, I have my mind already made up. This game sucks. I don't like it. Just gonna play something that I'm more comfortable with. So, anyways, I'm playing Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. And good racing game. Definitely, if you guys are looking for some racing games to play, I recommend checking it out. Might want to get it when it's on sale, but it's definitely one of those games where it's decent. You know, I ain't gonna say it's the best racing game that I've ever played, but it's one of those racing games where it took some time for it to get good. But I would say, well, I wouldn't say it's good. I would say that it's all right. You know, but anyways, it's like a high end all right, like almost good. You know, so but it is just something that's missing with the game. I don't know what it is, but it's something missing with that game. But anyways, I'm playing it. And so they have it where, like, when you're doing races in there, it's just kind of like mixed up, like with a bunch of different cars. Like they'll have Audis and Mustangs and Mini Coopers all in one race, and then they'll have it where it's like if you're doing an off-road race, they'll have like a Mercedes SUV going up against a Range Rover and a Ford F-150. So there's like it's just kind of like all over the place, you know, when it comes down to racing. So one of the races that I was doing had a Mini Cooper, and I had a Mustang. So, anyways, the guy though, he joins my stream and he's all like, hey, can I debate you? And I decline, because I'm like, I'm not here for no debates. I'm just here to play a game. You know, you're approaching the wrong person for debates. I don't care for debates, and especially when it's stuff that I don't like. I'm like, why? I guess, like, if you're trying to change my mind, that's not gonna happen, you know. But so anyways, but no, yeah, he joins my stream. He's like, do you want to debate? I decline. And then at some point in time, as I was racing, so me and the Mini Cooper we wasn't really side by side. Like the Mini Cooper was kind of behind me. But anyways, the Mini Cooper just got like a boost of speed. Now they don't have like no nitrous boost, like where if you hold down a button then your car just shoots off and stuff. No, it just randomly just passed me up. And so I said that, I was like, well, that's unrealistic. I'm like, there is not one Mini Cooper in this world that's faster than a Mustang. That's where the debate started. And I'm like, bro, I just don't understand. Like, why do people get on the internet just to debate people? I'm like, fam, like, go on about your business. People are not here to debate you. They're not on the internet to debate you. Go find you a life. Go find you a lobby, a hobby. Okay, that was, yeah, words ain't wording right now. But anyways, so no, he goes on and says that Mini Coopers are faster than Mustangs. And I'm like, okay, prove it. You know, like, I would like to overall know how a Mini Cooper is faster than a Mustang. And if I ever do find, because I did save the video and I posted it on my gaming channel, but I just don't know what video it is. So if I ever do find it, I'll make sure to post it, or like by itself, so you guys can see it and things, the interaction. But so it was funny because at first he was trying to say that Mini Coopers are faster than Mustangs, and so that's when I was all like, okay, no, we're going to nip this right now. Like, there is no way possible you are going to try to have me convinced. I might not know everything that I need to know about cars, and I might not know everything that I need to know about Mustangs and Mini Coopers, but I know one thing for sure: a muscle car is always going to be faster than would a Mini Cooper be considered a compact car or whatever, but it's always going to be faster. The engine is faster, everything. It's like, yeah, it might weigh more, but I mean, look at the size of the cars. You're trying to compare, if we're talking people, you're trying to compare Victor Wembanyama to me. Obviously, it's going to be a bigger car and stuff, but if we're talking, like, you know, overall, like it's one of those things where it's like, how I look at it, where if we're maybe if Ford had a car where it's like, I think what would it be, like a Ford Focus or something like that. I'm trying, maybe there might be some other cars where it would be more so fitting for a race against a Mini Cooper, but it's just not. You would have to do some modifications to a Mini Cooper in order to have it where it's either modifications, or you would have to get a more modern Mini Cooper and have it go up against a Mustang in order for that Mini Cooper to win that race. But if we're talking a 2026 Mini Cooper and a 2026 Mustang, it doesn't matter what Mustang you have in that lineup, always gonna be faster than the Mini Cooper. So, anyways, so I was all like, okay, prove it. And I'm like, I need to overall know, but I'm like, you know what? I'll look it up. So then that's when I had pretty much debunked his whole theory of the Mini Coopers being faster than the Mustangs. And then that's when he changed it and was all like, oh, well, in corners, they're faster. If the Mini Cooper is ahead of the Mustang, then yes, obviously it's going to pass it up in a corner. But if we're talking, let's just say a point to point race, right? Where you have me racing from, okay, so let's say we're in Seattle, we're at the stadiums, and we're supposed to be racing to the Space Needle, okay? Because there is some distance between the Space Needle and the stadiums. If we're racing, right? And I let's say I have like whoever this guy is, he has a Mini Cooper and I have a Mustang. My thing is this, there's a lot of straight roads that's that's there between the stadiums and the Space Needle. Once when I am on that straight road, the race is over. Okay, there's not like the Mini Cooper is just gonna teleport to the corner and stuff and then pass me up. I don't know what races he has seen, and then so it was funny. I don't know if it was this video because I can't really tell in the picture what year the Mini Cooper is. Like I don't know if that's a newer Mini Cooper or what. But I know that that's a 2000. It's either a 2003 or 2004 Mustang. Like I can tell because that was like the body styles of the Mustangs before they changed it to the 2005 ones. So yeah, I know what I need to know about Mustangs. But anyways, so but my thing is this. So I was because I think the video it looked like it was a 2013 Mini Cooper. I think I did like a Google search image or something. It might have even have been because this video is kind of old and stuff, or the thumbnail and things. It might even have been this video. I can't really tell. But anyways, but I remember I think we did find a video, and then that's when I was all like, yeah, it was a newer Mini Cooper going up against an older Mustang. And so we I think I watched the video and I was like, oh, the Mini Cooper won. And he was like, see, told you. And I'm like, it's a newer Mini Cooper. Obviously, it's gonna be faster than an older Mustang. So was that always the conversation? I'm like, man, the thing is this. I see that you sucked me into a debate, but my thing is this. Usually when we're debating about stuff, there ain't gonna be like some, I guess, how can I put it in words? You know, like the debate, we kind of know what we're debating about. So it ain't like, oh, it gets to change because you want it to change and stuff, or or for it to be more fitting for your argument so you can win the argument. I'm like, fam, I'm not here to win no argument. I'm just here to spit facts. But that's one thing for sure. And it's funny because I had prior before doing this video, I did look it up like which is faster because I did record this video last night, but I deleted it because I was all like I felt like that this recording would have been a little bit better and stuff because it was kind of late and things. I was like I was more tired than energetic, and you know I have the energy now to talk about it. But anyways, but no, so the AI overview on Google, and I feel like that there's a lot of different. Okay, so there's a car gurus. I don't either gurus or gurus anyways. But no, so the AI overview that Google had put out, so they say a Ford Mustang is significantly faster than a Mini Cooper in both acceleration and top speed. A standard Mustang typically hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 5.1 seconds, whereas a Mini Cooper S takes around 6.4 seconds. The Mustang offers over 200 more horsepower and 200 nm 200 nm more torque, and then I think that's how that's supposed to be said anyways, but giving a clear advantage in a straight line speed. So yeah, straight line, and that's the thing that I was trying to like explain to that guy, and that's what had happened. We didn't hit no corners when I did that race. We were on a straight road, so the Mini Cooper just out of nowhere just shot out in front of me, and I'm like, where did you see a corner at? But anyways, I was like, yeah, that guy, I think he just wanted to just win a argument so bad. But yeah, overall though, they user summary engine is a lot bigger. And then a Mini Cooper has four seats. I didn't even. Oh, I guess, but it still is a two. To dang, I was like, I don't know. I guess I really don't be paying attention to Mini Coopers like that and stuff. But yeah, more horsepower and what else? I think it's just the Mini Cooper does have it beat on gas, but other than that, it's like fam, if we're having a normal race drag point to point circuit, it's like one of those like midnight club find your own checkpoint type races, fam, a Mustang is always gonna come out on top, but unless like the Mini Cooper is more souped up, or it's a modern Mini Cooper going up against an old Mustang, that'll be it. But other than that, it's like, fam, come on now, like, have it where it's a more fitting like Mustangs and Camaros and Mini Coopers and Ford Focuses and stuff. Maybe a Ford Focus might not be as faster than a Mini Cooper, but still, I feel like that fight would be more fitting than a muscle car, literally the king of muscle cars. At one point in time, Camaros and Dodge Challengers couldn't even beat a Mustang. So I think it's a little bit different now. But man, I'm telling you, like, how do you assume? That's why I was like, yeah, that guy, he don't know too much about cars. And maybe somebody that do know about cars, maybe you might have seen it in cases and situations where Mini Coopers have beat Mustangs. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but I'm just saying that there would have to be some advantages for the Mini Cooper in order for it to be faster than the Mustang. All right, so. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.